Thank you for tuning in to Kino Reads Goosebumps. Today, I'll be taking a look at the question and answers section with R.L.Stine from the 2015 reprinted edition of Return of the Mummy. Return of the Mummy, like Revenge of the Living Dummy and Creep from the Deep, is a follow-up to an earlier Goosebump book. How do you decide which books will have a scary sequel? Do you think any of your other books are begging for a creepy companion? R.L.Stine says, "The ocean is vast and huge and holds untold mysteries. I guess I could write 100 sequels to Deep Trouble. And everyone loves Slappy the Dummy. He's so rude and evil. So I've written a bunch of Slappy books. Recently, I've been thinking of writing a sequel to the very first Goosebump book, Welcome to Dead House. That was actually a zombie book, and these days zombies are very popular. Which book do you think I should write a sequel to?" Have you ever been to Egypt? Would you like to go? R.L.Stine says, "I've written so many books about Egypt and mummies and the pyramids, but I've never travelled there. I would love to go. I think it would be fascinating, especially after writing about it so often. Whenever I think about going, something comes up, and I have to cancel. I guess you could call it Curse of the Egyptian Travel Plans." Do you base any of your characters on people you have known? R.L.Stine says, "When my son was in school, I used a lot of his friends' names in the books. In fact, I had his school directory, and just about every kid in his school was in a Goosebump book. But I usually like to make up my characters' personalities from my imagination. It's more fun that way." Do you ever have trouble coming up with what your characters will do next? If so, what do you do? And R.L.Stine says, "I spend a lot of time plotting each book before I start to write. I do a chapter-by-chapter outline of all the action, everything that happens in the book. This is where I do all of my thinking, so when I start to write the book, I don't have to think about what my characters will do next. I already know what they're going to do." Would you ever want to write a book with another author? R.L.Stine says, "Yes, I would love to get all the scary authors in the US together and we'd work on one book. That book would be the scariest in history. No reader would survive it." And that's all from me for today. Which of R.L.Stine's books do you think deserves a scary sequel? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and if you like this video, feel free to comment, like, or perhaps even subscribe. For more Goosebumps related content, check out @KinoReads on Instagram. Lastly, consider visiting Kino Reads' Etsy store by following the links down in the description below. I hope to see you again soon. Kino.